Hey y'all, hey, what's going on? I got a quick word for you guys. The word for you guys today is that whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to, you need to let it go. You have to let go. You can't continue to hold on to whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to. Stop trying to barter with God. Stop trying to tell God that, you'll do this, if he makes this happen for you. Just stop. Like, there's some of you guys who he's done told you to leave this job, or he's told you to leave that man, this woman, and you're like, God, but, what about if he starts doing this, or what if I start doing that? Then can I stay in that relationship? Can I do X, Y, and Z? And he's just like, no. He needs you to know that it's a no, and that he means his no. And the reason why he's telling you no is because there's something bigger and there's something better that he has. But in order for you to see it, you have to be willing to let go. You have to be willing to stop doing things on your own accord. You have to be willing to be like, you know what? Let me take my hands off the wheel. Because you keeping your hands on the wheel on that situation right now, it's only hurting you. See, the thing is that what we see is only part of the equation. But he has hindsight vision, 2020 for him. And everything that he's doing makes sense, right? So that means that when he tells you to get out that relationship, he's warning you because there's a bigger purpose that's behind it. And because if you stay inside of it, it's probably going to spoil the very things of which he's placed inside of you. And good chance that he has someone better for you. But the only way you're going to see that better is if you get into a position to let go what it is that he's asking you to. He's not doing it to harm you. He's truly doing it for your good. There's some doors that you guys have been praying about for God to open, and he has told you no. And you're just like, God, but it doesn't make sense. It's a good opportunity. And he keeps telling you no. And you're not listening, and you keep trying to go about it your own way, thinking that, well, maybe if I do it this way, it'll be different. Maybe if I do it that way, it'll open. And God's like, no. See, the things that you have to understand is that no man can open a door that he shuts. And no man can shut a door that he opens. So when he has told you the no on a situation, he is final about what he is telling you. He's not changing his word because his word is his bond. His word doesn't return into him void. He knows exactly what he's saying to you. You have to be willing to listen to what he's telling you. Yeah, I know. My hair is crazy, y'all. It's hot. Excuse the frills, y'all. Like, it's hot. But he needs you to stop trying to do things on your own accord. Get your hands off the wheel. Let go. Let go. Let go. I'll share you guys with this tidbit. Last year, he had me, my relationship ended last year in February of 2021. Decade long. He's the father to all three of my children. And it ended abruptly. It ended in a way that wasn't great. And I remember feeling like, okay, well, God, what if we change? What if he changes? What if I change? What if I do this? Like, I tried to barter with God in so many ways, and he just kept telling me no. And it didn't matter how many times I was like, God, but he's a good guy. He's a this, he's a that. The answer was just no. And God had told me that he had someone else for me. He had already told me that there was someone better for me, but I couldn't see who that was because I wasn't in the space to. I wasn't in the right mindset to see that person, and other factors and whatnot. And because I couldn't physically see this person who he had for me, I was stuck on the old instead of being focused on the new that he was bringing me into. And I had to learn over time that I needed to let go. I had to let go of the past. And I ended up realizing it was more so of me holding on to the past. It wasn't that I wanted the relationship, but I missed what we had before things had gone south. I missed what we had at the beginning of that 10 years. I missed the good days, right? And sometimes nostalgia will trick you into believing that that's the part that you want to hold on to, when the reality is that the whole thing wasn't good for you. The whole thing was toxic. The whole thing had issues. And it doesn't mean that everything was bad, but the part of where it was at before it ended, it was toxic, in all reality. But I got stuck, right? I got stuck looking at my past. And that's when God had to show me, like, stop. It's one thing to look in your rearview mirror to see where you came from so you can focus on the direction ahead. But it's another thing to use your rearview mirror as your focal point for driving straight ahead, because you're eventually going to veer off the road. You're eventually going to crash because you're no longer focused straight ahead. You're looking back. Stop looking into your past. Stop looking backwards at the things that he's brought you out of. in the sense of, wanting to go back. God tells us, about the children of Israel, when he took them out of Egypt, many of them wanted to go back because it was familiar. It was something that you knew. It was something that you were used to. But you have to understand that you prayed to be out of that situation. You asked to be out of that situation. Don't forsake the blessing because of the process of which he had to take you out. You should be shouting and rejoicing at the fact that you was able to come out of that situation, that he took you out of that situation, and that although the current situation at this moment may not look pleasant, it may not look, fruitful, it may not look, the way that you intended it to know, the blessing is that you're no longer in that last situation, right? You're no longer in your Egypt. You're no longer in that prison. You're no longer in that bondage right now. You're going through a season of being pruned, of being molded, of being having your mindset reshifted, right? You're going through a season where he's literally taking off the things that are old so you can walk into your new with ease and not be hindered by the things of your past. Allow yourself to let go. Allow yourself to welcome the new. He is literally throwing away the things that are former so you can walk into your new in the ways in which he needs you to. Take this as the opportunity to do it. Take this as the opportunity to allow yourself to welcome the newness, to welcome to the new season, to welcome the new job, the new career, the new man, the new woman, the new relationship, the new marriage. Like, there's so many new things that he has in store for you. But until you can let go of your old, you won't be able to walk in it fruitfully. He won't allow you to walk in it fruitfully because he needs you to have the mindset to be able to receive it and the heart posture to be able to be open to what it is that he's doing with you, through you, and in you. Remember, it's bigger than you. It's truly for your bloodline. Allow yourself to understand what it is that he's doing. Stay at his feet in this moment and truly moving forward, and allow him to pour into you the very things of which he's doing in your life, because it's big. It's big. It's big. Like, y'all, it's major. Like the song says, it's major. It's major. Oh my goodness, it's major. So that is the release that I need to give to you guys. Peace and blessings to each and one of you guys. As always, if you are new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell above so you can be reminded when a new video drops. Bye for now, guys.